Welcome to the 1860 U.S. presidential election. Here on our right, we have the infamous Republican Abraham Lincoln. And on our left is Stephen Douglas.
Good morning, everyone. There is much controversy about the delivering up of fugitives from service or labor. The clause I now read is as plainly written in the Constitution as any other of its provisions. No person held to service or labor in one state, under the laws thereof, escaping into labor, but shall be delivered up on claim of a party to whom such service or labor may be due.
Well, Lincoln, I disagree, because a house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing or the other.
Well, doesn't this just remind you of the Lincoln-Douglas debates? Special mention to John C. Breckinridge, who was the Southern Democratic nominee. His views on slavery was that it was more of a constitutional issue than a moral one. He said that he was not anti-union, that slavery could not be banned in a territory until it had become a state, and also that the federal government was not granted the right to interfere with property rights. He thought slaves were property. Wow, Lincoln won with 40% of the popular vote, while Douglas had 30% and Breckinridge with a sad 20%. Lincoln also got 180 electoral votes. Now let's move on to the next topic. The Compromise of 1850, wowza. Thanks to Senator Henry Clay of Kentucky, slavery became outlawed in Washington, D.C. California is admitted as a free state, and Utah and New Mexico will determine whether slavery is allowed through popular sovereignty. Also, the fugitive slave law is passed.
The premonition of
inevitable
civil war. Scary,
right?
This was a guerrilla warfare between anti- and pro-slavery supporters in the Kansas Territory. Due to the conflicting opinions of the Kansas-Nebraska Act, people turned to violence. 55 people were killed. This intensified the ongoing debate over slavery.
Go.
The premonition of inevitable.
Inevitable! Go.
There's a camera!
Oh my god! No, Wilson. The premonition of